Happy Wednesday, friends. I hope you were able to catch our sermon this past week where we learned a little bit more about Lament and paired that with the long and winding road. I have to admit, I had never heard that Beatles song. I know that I talked about my fandom of being a Beatles fan, but they have so many good songs that I just had never heard that one. All that to say, there are times in our lives where we experience doubt, where we experience despair, and sometimes our inclination, especially when it has to do with our faith and when it has to do with God, our inclination can be to feel like, oh no, that has no place in my faith life. Because if I'm doubting or if I have despair, somehow we make some conclusion that means that we are not faithful. But I hope that you have heard, whether that's in Pastor Charlie's sermon or one of my sermons, that doubt itself is its own expression of faith. Sometimes it's the most raw expression of our faith because it is a time when we go, God, I am reaching out to you. I'm crying out to you. I'm not sure where to go, but I am still turning to you. When the lament psalms are presented, especially this one where there's no resolution, when they're presented in such a way that someone can feel that they are still able to cry out to God, that is an expression of faith because we still have this relationship with God. And I recall my seminary professor when we got to the Psalms saying that you cannot have a psalm of praise without a psalm of lament. Joy and sorrow go hand in hand, that we experience life's fullness in joy because we also experience life's sorrows. And God is present in all of that. It may feel like this long and winding road as Charlie speaks about our despair, about the times in which we experience some of life's hardest struggles. And I don't want to discount that. I don't want to discount that you may not feel God's presence in those moments. But we come in and remind you that God is present, even in those sorrowful times. And there are so many signs. If you think about how we walk and the journey we take, and even those mountains where we're like, oh, it's coming to another hill. When is this going to end? Some of the things that help us be reminded that the journey does come to an end, that God is with us, are the things where we can stop and look around at our surroundings. Everything is not always as it seems. The journey may take us in different places, but God is present, even if it means we pay attention to something different, even if it means that we are diverted into a new place. And in all of it, we have the ability to ask the questions. We have the ability to doubt. We have the ability to be sorrowful. We have the ability to wave our fist or throw our fist at God and say, why is it that this is happening? Because God is all powerful and God is all knowing and God is all loving. God will take that because God is greater than our emotions and God is with us. God will never leave us nor forsake us. So I hope that if you are feeling conflicted or if you are feeling like you are in this place of despair, let this be an encouragement that you can be just as you are feeling, because you are not alone.